Hey everybody, we're back here today with another video. Today I'm just going to be going over a little quick review of WWE 2K25 so far. I got the pre-order with the Deadman Edition, so got it a week earlier. Had some time to mess around with it. Haven't did everything, but just kind of go over a quick little overview. I guess we'll start with the menu. I love the menu setup. I know it's probably something little, but it's nice. It's different. Everything's where you need it to be. It's just easy to get to stuff. Community creations, haven't messed around with that too much. I don't make a lot of characters anymore, but I do download. People got some stuff up, and now that the game's officially out for everyone, there's a lot more stuff being added, so I'll be definitely checking that out later. But I will say, things are faster too. That's another thing. This game seems to load and run pretty good off rip. So yeah, I haven't messed around with creations too much. I guess first thing let's start here with is the first thing that I really messed around with was my GM. Now, I didn't watch anything going into WWE 2K25, so I didn't know about all the changes, but yeah, I started up my GM. My GM's cool. I like all the, they give you more choices of people to pick and tons more my GMs, which is awesome. But yeah, I didn't know about the co-PLEs and the go-home shows. Like, yeah, it took me off guard, kind of messed me up in the first run that I'm doing for the series here. But I think it's cool. I think over time I'll get used to it and like it. I'm glad that they kind of changed some things up. Yeah, I'm glad that they added the go-home show, and because if they wouldn't have did that, then I don't think I would have liked the co-PLE thing, but it's cool. Next thing we'll go over here too is universe mode, which I can't click into right now because I just started a universe mode for the channel here, and now it seems to be broken. I cannot load it. If I load it, it crashes my game completely, so I've deleted it. I'm gonna start a new one here, and I'm gonna see if it works. Hopefully, but yeah, I mean, it ran fine at first, but yeah, one of mine saves was busted. I had another one that I was messing around with, and that could load up, but yeah, so I don't know what went wrong there, but I'm gonna have to start fresh. So can't give a lot on universe mode. Haven't dived into it too much. I've just set up rosters and stuff. There are some things that are a lot easier. And yeah, adding the promos, like they did some stuff to it. It's not a lot. I think there's still a lot more they can do with it, but there's a lot they did. Like, I like that you can have multiple PLE shows on one night. You can have multiple weekly shows on one night. You can basically put anything anywhere you want on the card. I like the intergender matches because, like, for instance, I like indie wrestling a lot. I'm a big fan of GCW. And they do a lot of intergender matches, man against woman. And it's like, that kind of always held me from making, like, for instance, a universe mode for GCW, because I couldn't really do the matches that they'd really do, but now I can, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, it seems pretty nice. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see here. Showcase mode. I haven't dived into this too much yet. I think I'm at the Nia Jax versus Lyra match. But I will say, I have been really enjoying the showcase mode. I don't normally play these, like, excuse me. I'll play them just to get the characters and all that stuff, but I didn't really get into it. Like, I hated the video footage taking you in and out. Having to do this within a certain amount of time. Having to, like, throw them to the west wing corner, it kind of seems like they've gotten rid of some of the complicated things, but at the same time, like, I don't like having to keep pausing the game to see what I gotta do. I just like to play the match. So I'm not like, I'll admit, I'm not a big showcase fan. For that factor, like, I would like it if I could just go in there, like, you could even make the difficulty harder, or you could do other things. But yeah, it just, to me, Showcase takes you out of the flow of having a match. I mean, unless you're like that good that you can look real quick and know exactly what to do, but it's like, I think for a casual person or even someone like me that plays this game a lot, like, I'm always having to like pause, like, what do I gotta do? And like this year they got the timers where you only got a certain amount of time to do a certain thing, and I don't know, it's kind of frustrating. I don't really like it, but I'll admit it was better. It's to me better than last year. So like kind of everything so far has been better than last year, which is awesome. My Rise, if you got the pre-ordered and you got it early, My Rise was broken for pretty much a majority of that time. So couldn't get into that early, but I did start playing it. Got to the part where you had to make the second person, so I don't know how far I'm into it, but My Rise is another thing I never really enjoyed playing. Uh, I don't know if I've ever completed a My Rise in the WWE 2K games, but I kind of enjoy this year's. I don't know, it just feels a little better. I'm kind of getting into the story a little more. So yeah, I am enjoying it. So My Rise is also, up there. Then we're gonna go to my faction. I will click on my faction. We'll go in here. Now my faction, I'm normally totally against. I was a big NBA 2K fan, and I basically quit playing my team because the transaction and money hungry aspect of that game disgusts me. I don't think it should be legal. I don't think having to pay for packs should be legal. Like, I think it's bullcrap. It promotes gambling, which I myself personally am totally against. So this is one of them things I don't play. And last year was the first year. I'll play everything in the 2K just to check it out. And I didn't like it. I didn't really like the modes. I got really bored of always having to do like a triple threat match or some like ladder match or just something I just didn't enjoy playing. This year I have dove into it. I'm never gonna buy packs. I'm never gonna spend money on it. It's just something like if I'm bored, I might casually jump in here. But I will say the live events are back. A lot of the same things are back, but kind of what they added was this world tour. The faction wars is still here, and the weekly towers is still here. Those pretty much to me, I haven't really noticed any difference. But our world tour, I'm enjoying this. This is the one aspect of my faction I am kind of enjoying. I've completed Orlando here. You do get some rewards. They're nothing like spectacular, but early on they're kind of cool. And right now I'm over in Philadelphia doing kind of the ECW thing, but I kind of like this is kind of the mode I'm enjoying. You go to different places, you do different styles of matches. I guess, and depending on where you're at. Um, I like the reward system. I think is fair for what you got to do. So I think for like a free to pay player as myself, like World Tour, I do enjoy Faction Wars too. Not too keen on weekly towers, but it ain't too terrible. But I think the rewards you get from these would probably be the best for free players. Haven't messed around with ranked or anything. I tried getting in a match and I was waiting for like 8 minutes and just kind of gave up. Um, but yeah, you can see my kind of measly team to start thinking. I know it's early in the game, so there ain't got great cards up, but I did get a free pack, and luckily got Javon Evans and playing playing the mode off my faction. Got Peter Maivia, who's like freaking awesome. He's a guy I've been really like using. But yeah, those are kind of some of my cards. I kind of got three strings. My second string, if you got that locker code, you get the rock. So that was kind of cool. And yeah, I don't got a lot of great players. Like I said, haven't dove into it too much yet, but I have been playing a little bit and somewhat kind of enjoying it. I still don't promote going here. I don't promote going to the pack market. Uh, You go to the pack odds here by rarity. 5% chance of pulling a Sapphire. That means you have to pull like you can buy 20 packs to get a measly Sapphire. Like, don't do this. These cards are gonna be obsolete so soon, and it's so much money. Like, honestly, just go over here to rank. Go over here, do your world tour, do your faction wars. If you enjoy weekly towers, do your weekly towers because they'll give you the stuff you need to start out the game. Like, yeah, you'll get packs to open just by playing that stuff. The token market, from what I hear, has some pretty good players. I can't check out. Yeah, I can't even look at the Sapphire yet, but I mean, you can get some good stuff to start out with, and then once you unlock the Sapphire, I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now. So, yeah, and I'm not even saying this as someone that doesn't promote buying cards. I'm just saying, even if you do, you can buy packs if you want, do whatever you want with your money. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's gonna tell you how to spend your money. But I would say wait, honestly. Like wait until we get higher up cards because, like I said, these cards are gonna be obsolete come pretty soon. So, I mean, let's like check out some of these cards here. Like, yeah, like, do you really feel like dropping like 40, $50 to get one of these cards? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, they ain't gonna last. Like, Ray will probably be pretty good for a while. But, like, out of the Ascent set, like, I got Javon Evans. I was kind of lucky to get him up. Like I said, I got him out of a free pack, so. And he ain't, like, that great. And then we got the Legends over here. Like, this is, like, the only thing I could see, like, if you do decide to go the Legends route. Because you can go for that Booker T card by collecting the cards. And it's probably got the best overall cards. I mean, you got Shawn Michaels, you got Bret Hart, you got Bray Wyatt, you got Andre's probably not the greatest. You got Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, and China. So, out of any of the packs, if you're going to drop some money, I'd probably go the Legends route. But I still don't recommend spending money. But yeah, that's kind of all the modes. Then you got your basic modes, which, they've added some more matches. You got the underground matches, which is cool. The Bloodline Rules match I haven't played yet, but heard is great. The backstage brawl areas are, I think, way better. Let's see here. I think that's kind of about it. You can do tournaments again. One thing 2K, please add that doesn't seem like it would take up much space or really any effort in general. Bring back the create my pay-per-view mode. Like, especially from a content creator's aspect, like, I'd love to just have that back. So, like, I know you can just go in to universe mode and kind of do the same thing, but it's like, it would just be so much easier to be able to create a pay-per-view. Like we got WrestleMania coming up. I'd like to just go in there and make a WrestleMania card without having to do the universe mode stuff. It was something that used to always be in games, but they took out and just, like, why? It doesn't seem like something that complicated, and it was kind of one of my favorite things. Like, I used to love doing that stuff, but that's kind of like, I can't even really say it's a negative because it wasn't in here to begin with. Well, I mean, it hasn't been lately, but I'd say I'm pretty much happy with everything in 2K25 so far. There's, like I said, the bugs with, like, this bug with the universe mode. They had a bug with My Rise, but it's really early, so I'm not going to judge too hard on that. We have a huge roster. It kind of looks like the DLC packs are going to be pretty good. But, yeah, overall, I'd give it a pretty high rating. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see as things go, but right off rip, they made a lot of improvements. The game runs good. There's tons of match types. There's tons of modes. Tons of stuff to really do. Like, if you don't enjoy my GM, then you got Showcase, My Rise, Universe, My Faction. Like, if you don't enjoy one of those things, there's other things to do. Or if you just want to jump in and play a match, like, there's so much to mess around with, so much to customize. Like, overall, I'm pretty happy with the game so far. But yeah, let me know in the comments. You guys playing this? What's your guys' thoughts on it? And also in the comments, let me know what are like 3 things you would like to see WWE 2K bring back or put in the game? And what are some things you guys don't care for? I'm just curious like to get an overall kind of view on what people like and don't like. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you feel like it, leave a like and I will see you guys on the next video.